Hey, how's everybody doing? This is Matt. Another review here on Beers and Beards with Matt. This is kind of a rare occurrence because I'm actually doing a beer review in close proximity to the last one I did, which has been very rare. Pretty much doing this review, yes, to do another beer review, but also I received a package from a fellow beer friend of mine, Steven Dickerman. He's pretty much like he's a guy who goes on YouTube and watches a lot of videos, and he's a big fan of beer. He loves beer, and him and I have gotten to a lot of conversations via Facebook and stuff like that. He doesn't do beer reviews, but he's very supportive of the beer community. He's a frequent trader. He's not a trader, he's not betraying anybody, but he's a frequent beer trader between him and I and other people he sends a lot of beers to, specifically he's from Texas, so he's a big, big Texas beer fan, if you will. So he likes kind of getting the word out for Texas beers, which is admirable. I like that. And the stuff he sent me before, while some of it is from Texas, he sent me stuff from Deschutes, he sent me stuff from Boulevard, he sent me other things I can't get here in Florida, which is really nice of him. And in turn, I've sent him stuff from Cigar City and Saint Somewhere and other breweries that he can't get in Texas. So I'm reviewing a beer that he sent me. He's just sent me 4 12-ounces on Thursday. And yes, thank you, Steven. I haven't messaged you back yet, but here's the thank you video, I guess you could say. And yes, I already did open the package. And this is from Real Ale Brewing Company. They're from Blanco, Texas. He sent me 4 beers from Real Ale. And I've only had maybe about 1 or 2 beers from them before, and I've gotten that from my fiance who's gone to Texas. And it was a Sisyphus, and it's a barley wine. And I had a Sisyphus 2009, so I had that last year, so it was already 2 years old. And in turn, Steven did send me a 2012. I think it was a 2012 or 2011 Sisyphus this time, so I'm going to age that for about a year, 2 years, however long, and enjoy that. But today, this is their Phoenixx with 2 X's, because it's provocative. This is their Double ESB. You can see the bottle right here. Now, to me, ESBs are kind of hit and miss. Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. So hopefully this will be one that I do enjoy. So, and this is double ESB. Just looking on Beer Advocate really quick. This comes in at 7.5%. So it's got a little heft to it. Not too much as some other doubles. Double IPAs, double everything else. So perfect. I'm drinking this out of my Sweetwater IPA glass. There's some really nice carbonation in there. Not too much of a head on it. I would say maybe half a finger. Pretty effervescent. Not very foamy or anything like that. It doesn't really stick around too much. So got a nice sweet malty scent to it, and got like a copperish red color to it. Pretty typical of the ESB style. So without further ado, thank you, Steven, and cheers, everyone. That's a pretty damn good ESB. Nice and malty. Got that little hop bite at the back end of it. Kind of biscuity also. Overall, very, very good, very nice, refreshing beer. 7.5 ABV doesn't really shine through it too much, which is also nice. Very, very nice. Now, this is a limited edition. This is a seasonal beer, and on the back it says "Drink it by this September." So I would assume it was probably brewed maybe the end of last year. So I would maybe call this a winter, probably a winter beer of some sort. If it's if they're brewing it maybe in about November or something like that, bottle it in December, ship it out. So I'm thinking about a winter. It's almost like a winter warmer. It's got that nice warming sensation to it, and it's pretty dark itself too. But it is very good. Served nice and cold. I finally have my refrigerator up in my office set up, so I don't have to go downstairs to get beer anymore. So I could basically just live in my office from now on, which I won't, because I wouldn't hear the end of it from the fiance. So, but great beer, and that's, I mean, can't really say much else about the beer. Steven, he also sent me it's a rye pale ale. He sent me, like I said, he sent me the Sisyphus. He sent me this, and he sent me. What else did he send me? He sent me something else, but he did send me four real ale beers, which is very nice. It was kind of an unexpected surprise. So, and I got stuff on the way. Not yet, but it's kind of in the process of being packed. So, I will get that out to him. Oh, kind of like a quick catch up on my last homebrew. It was an utter failure. I'm led to believe that in the not beginning of the brewing process, but during the cool down period and the addition of the yeast, I'm pretty sure there was yeast death in the very beginning, just due to the fact that I didn't have the beer down to a temperature that would have been suitable for yeast growth. So I'm almost positive at the very beginning the beer was dead. And when I tried, I bottled it, I put my bottling tablets in it for carbonation. Didn't do anything. It just completely died. So back to the old drawing board, and this time, instead of going on my own, I will probably be following more of a strict recipe as opposed to me just saying, I fucking know how to do this. Part of the language, but I know how to freaking do this. So hopefully next time it will be a lot better. So stay tuned for that. I don't even really want to post the videos of the beer making process because it's worthless at this point. It would basically be a how not to brew beer tutorial, which I don't know if I want that out there. So I'll keep that to myself and learn from my own mistakes. And that's it. So finish your beer. And once again, this is the Phoenixx with 2 X's, the Double ESB. Now I'm pretty sure this is only a beer that you can get in Texas. I know Texas is really like gung-ho about like, it's our beer and we're going to have it only in Texas. I don't know if they talk like that, but that's how I envision a Texan in my head talking about beer. So, I don't know. I mean, if you can get your hands on this beer, it's quite good. I'm sure it's not too expensive. I haven't really had a lot of double ESBs. I've had ESBs before, and most of the time they've been kind of hit and miss. It's kind of one of those beers where it's good for a little bit, but it almost gets it gets to be a little too bitter, you know, hence the ESB, extra special bitter. So it becomes a little too bitter at some point, but this was a pretty good balance, and I think with the extra alcohol, it was able to kind of balance the bitter with some sweetness, and it was actually quite good. I did enjoy it quite a bit. So that's about it. Thanks for watching the beer review, and I will hopefully be bringing you another one soon. Once again, thank you to Steven Dickerman for sending me these fine beers. You will be receiving your special package soon, and don't anybody look into that phrase too closely or anything like that. It's not like an innuendo, even though I tend to drop innuendo sometimes. Anyway, thanks for watching. Look for the next review. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment, bad or good. I really don't care anymore. My skin is tough now. And have a good day, guys. And see you later. Have a good weekend.